Good morning. My name is Denys Beauchemin. I'm with the March Optics group, and we are going to be talking about a new optic that we are releasing this year. It's two models of the what we call a tracking scope. A tracking scope is not a spotting scope. It is actually a rifle scope that has been put into the format of a spotting scope, if you will, but it's a tracking scope. It has a reticle, and we have two models. One of them is the 8 to 80 by 56, and it's a second focal plane, and it takes off from the Majesta that we introduced about 3 years ago, the rifle scope. And we'll talk about the other one in a minute. So this one, the tracking scope, one of the features that it has is the gimbal in here that gives you 26 degrees of freedom. So even after you've positioned it on your tripod and everything, you can still go ahead and do the adjustments. And of course, you can lock this down. The good thing with these things is the fact that you can have a reticle inside of it. The 8 to 80 second focal plane, the image IQ quality, the IQ is fabulous, and it is available without a reticle for people that are birders or would like to observe fauna and things like that, and not have a reticle in there. But we've also designed reticles for it. You can have in here all the reticles that are available in the Majesta rifle scope, and we've also designed a new one that is an observation reticle, and it's called the MTR-WTD. So we've divided this into three zones. This is the trace zone where you can actually observe the bullet trace, and because of the optics in here, which is super ED glass, it picks up the trace very, very nicely. I've been using it for the last few months at 40x at a range, tracing the bullets being shot at 1,000 yards. You can also, in the middle here, you've got the splash zone where you see where the bullets are going. And at the bottom is something called the Mirage gauge. This is a dimensionless feature, and it's broken up so that you can actually see the Mirage River going by, and you can sort of develop an affinity to what's going on or an understanding as you're using it. So this is a way to do that. What you do is you would position this gauge inside of the Mirage stream. Usually you'll find that on an F-class target or range, it's going to be right below the target or right above the target line. So you would just position the scope in there and sort of trace that. The other feature, as we said, this is really a rifle scope. So we have an extension that we position in here that allows you to position your eye at the proper distance, because it has the eye relief of a rifle scope, not the eye relief of a spotting scope. When you add this on here, it makes it easier to get your eye at the proper position, and you're able to see everything. We have the magnification ring here, goes from 8 all the way to 80, and this is your focus. It's a slow focus. Because of the high magnification, we don't want the focus to change rapidly. It has to be very granular, so it's a slow focus. And then of course it comes with illumination if your reticle is illuminated, and you can also get a pick rail in front in addition to that. Okay, I think that about covers this. This is designed really for match people, target people, matched team shooters, and things like that to see what's going on. Because the glass in here, as I said before, is super ED, you really see the trace extremely well, and you position yourself right behind it or right above the rifle, right, and you're able to watch it. Okay, let's look at the other one. This is the 6 to 60 by 56, and this is a first focal plane, and it has several reticles that are available for it, such as the new the WBR that is available in the 5 to 42 by 56, the PRS, and there's also a WTB, which is the WBR reticle, but lowered, so that as you increase the magnification, you get much more clear view of what's going on out there, and you just have the little scale to be able to see what's happening. There are other reticles for it. There was another one that was designed for ELR that has a vertical scale so that you can monitor the trace for distances up to 3,000 or 4,000 yards and be able to gauge what's going on out there. Everything else is about the same. It's got the same gimbal, 26 degrees. Illumination if you want it, or if the reticle is illuminated. You could get the extension or do without the extension. Some people don't want the extension. It is a very compact design as an optic, and it's light, and you can carry it with you and install it, and it goes. It allows you to get extreme magnification in a nice package. And of course, the foot here is Arca Swiss compatible. Right now, we just have it set up like that for the demo, but you can put it in Arca Swiss directly and are done with it. And I think that about covers it.